Good afternoon, I'm Pat Healey of the Viking Yacht Company and Valhalla Boatworks. And what I wanted to do today was bring you into our R&D department. And our R&D department isn't getting seen by many people. This is where our design and engineering group, all their hard work starts and then filters down into the R&D department. And that's where all of our master mold makers and craftsmen put together and do the job that they do. And what we wanted to do today is introduce you to the new Viking Valhalla 46. This new 46 will make its debut in our VIP show in Palm Beach in the end of January. And this is the next chapter of our new company, Valhalla Boatworks. And what you'll find in this new chapter is a company of the success that it's had over this last 12 months. We have delivered and built 70 Valhallas, and we have an order book of an additional 75. And now with this new product, it's going to be incredible. And I have David Wilson and Lonnie Rutt with me today, and they were, along with Ryan Higgins, were the driving force behind this project. So I'd like to bring them in now and let them explain to you what our reasoning was and what we've done to accomplish this in such, again, a short period of time. And I must point out this mold. I mean, you see a lot of molds, but you don't see a mold built like this. With the framing, that's all framed in 3/4 inch plywood, laminated together, laminated, stapled, and then of course with my father's lasting influence here at the Viking Yacht Company, framed in steel. We'd like to bring in David and Lonnie at this time.
As Pat said, 70 models in now with all three models of the 33, 37, and 41. This new model, the 46, we kept the whole team together. Michael Peters' team, our team, and the hull bottom, everything we found in all the early sea trials, just great success. The boat's running fantastic, and we kept with the same double chines, a little bit of rocker in the boat, and the SVVT bottom, locking in our steering, all that just morphs right into this model very nicely. So the big difference with this model was really, as usual with all our models, is customer demand, asking for more in the 41 in the way of accommodations and a cabin, air conditioning, a generator. All of that was leaning us towards a larger boat. We weren't looking to squeeze any of this into our 41. So we're looking at a little over 6 feet, 21 inches of beam in this model that's going to gain all that space for us in the cabin area and in our seating area in the cockpit. So this is one of the larger parts that I was speaking about earlier with the LOA of the boat. The overall length that we added in 6 feet demanded the room that we needed for the console to include the interior space that the customers are asking for. We added some different forward seating that you see here from the 41 in the live well area. But that overall 6 feet really allowed us to get the accommodations that the customer's looking for with the added amenities of a full head with shower, wet head, and the air conditioning space, a little larger bunk space, a nice sized galley for this size boat. With that added length for the console and the accommodations, we also gained quite a bit of volume aft for the seating areas and the raised platform. And what we did in the back end of the boat for the second row seating, we're also looking at an aft-facing mezz in the second row. So we'll have 2 rows of seating and the aft mezz now, much like the 41 carried. All of that on a 7-inch raised platform for increased and improved visibility at a boat of this length at 46 feet. So from the 41, what we've gained here in 46 feet is interior volume and accommodations, along with second row seating, and still holding that fishability from the 41.
Moving into Valhalla and now into the 46, we knew that it was important that we maintain the Viking heritage. One of those things is dealing with the mechanical and electrical components on a boat. In the outboard world and center consoles, there's a lot of difficulty with water, and keeping water off of your electronics and mechanicals is imperative. On the 46, we've actually developed a mechanical space, an actual mechanical room similar to an engine room, for the dedicated use of batteries, generators, battery distribution, water heaters, and other components that you're going to need to access and service on a regular basis. It'll actually be a walk-in, stand-up mechanical space. I'm standing here next to the stringer grid mold that's in the construction phase for the 46. Keeping with the Viking philosophy of optimizing materials and structures, we developed the stringer grid to be an infused standalone part that would be put into the mold and then into the hull during construction process. Part of the stringer grid actually includes an integrated section for the seakeeper. Unlike most builders, it's part of the design. Like the infused stringer grid, all of the materials used in the 46 are analyzed for weight reduction, optimum performance, and ultimately the best structure we can provide.
I would like to thank all of you for viewing our premiere today of the 46. We look forward to seeing all of you in Palm Beach at the VIP show when we introduce our world premiere. And keep an eye out over the next 3 to 4 months because we're going to be bringing you weekly updates on our project. Thank you again and be safe.